Tracking Tropical Depression 9 and its potential impact here in Florida.
With the state in the storm's potential path, Governor Ron DeSantis, he's declared a state of emergency for 24 counties, including those in our viewing area.
We have live team coverage tonight on the storm's potential threat here in Florida and what to watch for as you get your storm plan in place.
Now we begin with First Alert Chief Meteorologist Steve Weigel, and there's a lot of uncertainty right now, but still a storm we need to watch.
Absolutely, and it likely will be a day or two before we really have a good handle on this storm. But the latest advisory just came out on TD number 9. We also have a new tropical storm. That is Hermine. That's in the far eastern Atlantic. Fiona, still a powerful hurricane. Gaston, still way up there in the North Atlantic, and a tropical wave that we're keeping an eye on. But all eyes on in South Florida watching this. It's still disorganized and still pushing a little farther west, but expected to become a tropical storm south of, tracking south of Jamaica. That would happen late Saturday night or early Sunday, and then moving through the Turks and Caicos on Sunday night, early Monday, and strengthening to a Category 1 hurricane, crossing Cuba late weekend, early next week. There's the Tuesday 2 p.m. position. That's just to the west of Key West and the Dry Tortugas, and then still strengthening to a Category 3. This is Wednesday afternoon at 2 p.m., winds at 115 miles an hour, so a major hurricane. Now the tracks, the computer models, have shifted a little farther to the west, so that's why the Hurricane Center has nudged this track a little farther west, which is obviously good for us. Farther west it is, we get taken out of the stronger winds and the heavier rains. Earlier in the 11 a.m. forecast, it was pretty much right over the Fort Myers area, but it'll fluctuate back and forth. We call that with a windshield wiper effect, where the model runs in one case will shift well east, which they did this morning, and then they'll back off and head to the west, and eventually they come into a common consensus on where this thing is headed. But there's still some uncertainty, obviously, but there's a look at the models through the next 4 to 5 days. Now, if we have any impacts here, likely we're going to see a timeline where it starts early next week and during Tuesday with the current track and the current intensity and the current forward motion of this very disorganized tropical depression. I want to toss it over to James Wheeland, who is also watching this for me, with the latest on that kind of times of arrival on when we should be expecting some of that wind and rain.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Steve. And this is one of the graphics we look at just to make sure you get your preps done and everything like that. When's the first time that we may see the tropical storm force winds? And right now, the thinking is from the Hurricane Center, Tuesday at 8 a.m. Now, this is going to fluctuate a little bit, so you could give or take maybe 8 hours or so here as it moves a little bit closer, and sometimes slows down, sometimes it speeds up. So what does that mean for, well, getting into a watch or a warning? Well, we could get into a watch comes first. That's what you're going to see first, either a hurricane watch or a tropical storm watch, depending on what we may see over here on our side. I suspect the entire southern peninsula of Florida will get under some kind of watch. What you should be doing then is, well, then that's when you do your storm preps. If you need to put up shutters, you do that. If it takes you a while to put up shutters now, you should probably do it a little bit before that, so keep that in mind too. It just means the conditions are possible. It's a wider area affected too. A warning is when we narrow it down and say, okay, this is where we think that you're going to see either hurricane or tropical storm conditions. You need to finish up on any preps out there and start to hunker down, and that's within 36 hours of the onset of those conditions.
And we can get one thing out of the way right now. You do not have to put up your hurricane shutters. Put up your hurricane shutters when a hurricane watch is issued. And we may never see a hurricane watch for this area. There's still a lot of uncertainty with this storm, or this what is now a depression and expected to become a storm. And I'll look at the other model tracks. So what are the probabilities of seeing tropical storm winds? Those are winds at 40 miles an hour stronger. It would be about roughly 30 to 35% in our area. It's much higher around Key West, 70%, because the storm track is just to the west of Key West, so they're closer to where that center is expected to track. Hurricane force wind probability, so that's 74 miles an hour stronger. They're less than 5%, so a very, very low chance at this point of seeing hurricane force winds across the entire east coast of Florida, all the way up through Jacksonville. A little higher you can see in Fort Myers, and even higher still for Key West. It's actually dropped a little bit. It was 21% earlier because that storm track has been nudged a little farther to the west. So it works in our favor. Well, hopefully we'll get more track adjustments that head a little farther west. Of course, we'll keep you up to date.